Hello, welcome back to the live streaming session of Cybersecurity Masterclass. So, please join everyone. I'm just waiting for all of you to join here. So, you just join as soon as possible so that we can start the session. Please start joining. Okay. So last class we discussed the fundamentals of cybersecurity, the definition part. Okay, the key terms of cybersecurity, the CIA triad. Okay, and also we discussed some examples, right? Great. Please start joining. Okay, 5 are waiting, 5 are watching, already joined. Great. So let's start without wasting our time. So last class I discussed the definition of cybersecurity, right? So few of the students I guess have joined today. Okay, yesterday almost all students have watched the video, I guess. So yesterday I discussed the definition, right? I discussed the definition. Okay, we discussed the definition of cybersecurity, right? So definition is what? So cybersecurity is the protection of interconnected systems including hardware, software and data from cyber attacks. Okay, so it is the, we can say, protection of interconnected systems. Okay, so also I discussed cyber means technology. Okay, it related to technology which contains system, network and programs or data. Okay, where also I discussed security is related to what? The protection which includes system security, network security and application security. Okay, also I discussed the importance of your cyber security. Okay, the importance of cyber security. Okay, so in the importance I discussed what some of the scenarios, right? Let's say you have made a company and some attack happens, so huge loss will be made to your company. Okay, you have to bear a huge loss, right? Because there are so many attacks, so many attacks are possible, okay, by the attackers. So maybe like yesterday I was giving the example of ransomware, right? Ransomware. Today we'll be discussing all these attacks, right? So I discussed ransomware attack, just I explained. So ransomware attack means like the cyber the attacker demands for a money or a ransom instead of the important files, okay, that is logged by the attacker. Immune system, right? So immune system means if your body is strong, okay, that means I can say that you have a good immunity or immune power. So then no there is a less chance of diseases you may face. Okay. Okay, so let's move forward to the next point. Today we'll discuss today's topic, that is we'll just shortly discuss one thing: encryption. Okay. Yesterday we discussed CIA triad, right? CIA triad. So in CIA, C is these things. So data encryption. So data encryption means what? So you have to also understand this what is encryption, what is decryption. So this is also a totally new concept for the beginners. Okay, so you should understand what is encryption and what is decryption. Okay, so I'll just come to that point here. Encryption. Okay, let me just increase the size of the text. Yes. So encryption. Okay, I have written what? Encryption. So this term is encryption. There is another term, it is decryption, or you can say the opposite of encryption is decryption. Okay, so what is encryption? So first understand this. Let's say this is a plain text. Okay, plain text means the normal message. Okay, so let's say you are chatting with your friend in WhatsApp. Okay, so in that case, so that is what, that is a plain text. Okay, whatever you are writing with, whatever you are chatting with your friend, so that is what, plain text. Okay, plain text. Let me give one example of the plain text. Okay, just writing down plain text. So I'm just writing a message. Let me check. Okay, so some students are watching. Okay, so those who are watching me currently, please just write down am present, so that I can just take your name. Whoever is watching the video right now, please write down the name in the comment box, or you just mention I'm present, so I can just take an example easily. Okay, good. Vishnu Priya is watching. Satyajit Naik, good. Okay, so I'm just giving one example of the plain text, right? So see here, Satyajit is the senior of Vishnupriya, right? Vishnupriya. Okay, so I have written Satyajit is the senior of Vishnupriya. Okay, so this is a message. So this is what? This is a message. So I can call it as a plain text. Okay, if I you know, if I encode the message, if I encode the message means I will just make that plain text like unreadable, or even if somebody reads that message, he can't understand whatever I have written. Okay, so if let's say I will just apply one algorithm in the plain text. So what is the plain text? Satyajit is the senior of Vishnupriya I have written. Okay, so in that case this is the plain text. So I will just apply one algorithm so that this information will be like unreadable or ununderstandable, like no one can understand that message. So let's say I will apply one algorithm, okay, or you can call it as a key on the plain text. Now this plain text will be converted to one cipher text. Okay, it will be converted to what? I'm just writing here, let me just erase it quickly. So I have written Satyajit is the senior of Vishnupriya. This is the plain text, or this is the message. Okay, now I have applied one algorithm. So now this plain text will become cipher text. So cipher text may be something, I'm just writing randomly. Let's say 02x O3 AP 5y, okay, 7. Let us suppose, okay, I'm just assuming this. Okay, so this was the plain text. I have applied one algorithm. Now the plain text became the cipher text. This is called as what? The cipher text. Yes, it is cipher text. CIPHER, cipher text. Okay, cipher text, plain text, cipher text. Okay. Okay, so now this message, Satyajit is the senior of Vishnupriya, it became the cipher text. So if somebody wants to read this message 02x03a p5 x7, okay, just tell me, like that person, can that person understand what I have written? No, he can't understand that one, right? So this is what? Plain text, and this is cipher text. Okay, understood what I have written? Okay, just understand in a simple way. Okay, so later on we'll go to the deeper, in a very deeper way. Just understand the concept from the beginning. Okay, so now let's come to the next portion. Okay, so if you have understood this particular concept, please write down in the comment section that I have understood. Please mention in the comment box, I have understood the plain text and cipher text part. Please mention, everybody, in the comment box. This is actually not the comment box, this is the chat. Okay, this is the chat that you can publicly, you can just write down for now. Everybody, those who are in the comment box, or you are watching me, so just mention I have understood. Satyajit Naik, very good. What about others? please mention. I'm just waiting for your reply. Mention. Okay, good. Very good. Yeah, Babul, Vishnupriya, Shreyas, Swadhin, good. Okay, so now let's switch to the next part. Okay, so now we'll discuss uh, authentication. Okay, authentication. Let's come to the part authentication. What is this? Authentication. Okay. So now you see authentication means what? So you all have seen this authentication process. Okay, you all are using social media. So in social media, you can see while login into your account, so there is a process authentication. So first you will put your user ID, right? User ID. Okay, then after you have to put the password. Am I correct? Yes. So first you will put your user ID, then you will put your password. So why we are using the user ID and password? What is the necessity? What is the requirement? So user ID and password is the proof of identity of the user. Okay, so authentication is a what? Authentication is a process, is a security process, you can say. Authentication is a security process of proving the user's identity. Okay, so once you have registered in the social media platform, so the next time you have to give your identity proof that you are that particular user. Okay, so let's say in the user ID I will write down Mr. X. Okay, in the password, let's say I will mention 02 Wi-Fi, let's say 02 WIFI QU5. Okay, so this is the password. So now you see I have given the user ID and I have given the password. Okay, so now I can see it is what? It is the authentication process. Okay, so once you give your user ID and password, you can easily log into your account. Okay, so now here comes another thing. Okay, so how many types of authentication process are there? Okay, so you can call it as you can check, there are so many options. One is single factor authentication, two-step authentication, okay, multi-step authentication, or three-factor authentication. Yes or no? Okay, so you all have acquainted with this thing because you all are using so many social media platforms. Okay, so first one is single factor single factor authentication. Okay, authentication. Okay, this is first. Second may be what? Second factor authentication. Okay, and third one is what? Multi-factor authentication. Okay, one is single factor authentication, second factor authentication or two-step authentication, multi-factor authentication or multi-step authentication. These are the same thing. Okay, so all of you are getting my point, what I'm saying, right? So you see here, single factor authentication, second factor authentication and multi-factor authentication. So what are these things? Let's discuss. So in single factor authentication, the user have to go through a single time sign in. Okay, in the single time sign in, we can use user ID password. Okay, user ID password, this is the single factor. And what is second factor authentication? In the second factor authentication, we can go for any other method. After completing the first one, we have to switch to the next process, next authentication process. So in the next authentication process, we can go for any other platform, let's say. Okay, so let's say in the other platform, let's say other platform, not the platform, that's the process. In the next process, we can use the location or any kind of authentication device. When you go to the IT company, so nowadays so many IT companies are using one kind of what? Token. Okay, so a token device is there. So in that device, some OTPs will come for one time. The OTP will be changed one by one. That means once you use that OTP, that OTP will be changed. A new OTP will come when you click on it. Okay, so you have to put that OTP in your system. Then your system will allow you for the login process. Okay, so many things are there. Location based authentication is there. Like if you are in, let's say nowadays so many companies have applied this thing. Let's say somebody is working from home. Okay, so if he logins from his home, so there will be one location based authentication. So the device will recognize what? The location. Okay, let's say he have taken the permission that I will be working from Bhubaneswar city only. So if that person is in Bhubaneswar, then his system will allow for login, otherwise he can't. Okay, so that is what? Location based authentication. Okay, so in the next step, maybe we can go for, after second factor, we can go for multi-factor. In multi-factor, we can go for any other thing. Let's say biometric authentication process. Okay, in biometric, we can give the thumbprint, we can give the retina scanning, we can give anything. Nowadays so many biometric things are available. Okay, we can use it. Okay, so I guess all of you have understood this authentication process. If you have understood this, just react with the heart emoji which is available in the chat, and you just mention I understood the authentication part. Yes, please mention in the chat box I have understood this authentication part. Yes, mention please. Good. Yes, very good. Okay. Now, after this, so these are the fundamental, very fundamental thing. Okay, understood. Okay, very good, very good. Thanks for responding quickly. Okay, so let's come to the another part, which is your attacks. Okay, तो आप लोग सुन रहे होंगे बहुत सारे, मतलब टीवी में या फिर न्यूज़ में या फिर बहुत सारे सोशल मीडिया में आप सुने होंगे कि अटैक चल रहा है अभी, ये उसको अभी साइबर वॉर चल रहा है, अभी ये कंपनी का जो वेबसाइट है वो हैक हो गया है. ओके, यू आर लिसनिंग दिस टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स, राइट? सो this is very common nowadays. Why? Because uh, so many IT companies are there. Okay, and and there are also so many companies, they have less security uh, in their platform, in their website. Okay, so they are not using strong security, so that's why these things are happening. Okay, so a hacker can easily hack your Windows system, but it will be difficult to hack a Linux based system. Okay, सो आप लोग को भी पता होगा कि विंडोज सिस्टम हैक हो गया, विंडो ये हो गया, ठीक है, पर आप कभी सुने हो कि लिनक्स का सिस्टम कभी हैक हुआ है? हो सकता है, पर वो बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग इट इज़ लाइक इम्पॉसिबल, इट इज़ पॉसिबल, बट it is quite difficult for a hacker to hack the Linux based system. Okay, so just let's come to the OS part. We're just discussing what is OS. Okay, OS is what? This is operating system. Okay, OS means what? Operating system. Okay, so let me give you an example of operating system. Windows, okay, Linux, Ubuntu, okay, Red Hat, okay, we also have Amazon Linux. Okay, there are so many types of Linux versions are there. Okay, Amazon Linux. Okay, we have Solaris, we have Sun Solaris. Okay, we have Parrot OS, we have Kali Linux OS. So for hacking purpose, Kali Linux, Kali Linux is used. Okay, so so we will also discuss this thing. Okay, we will also I will teach you the how to use Kali Linux. Okay, for it is used for hacking purpose. Okay, so Kali Linux. Okay, so ये नाम थोड़ा आपको डरावना लग रहा होगा, काली लिनक्स, राइट? सो काली लिनक्स इज hacking OS. That means this particular OS is used for hacking purpose. Okay, we can also use for penetration testing and all. Okay, we'll discuss it later. Okay, so now we'll discuss attacks. Okay, so now our content is what? Attacks. Attacks means what? Cyber attacks. Okay, great. So types of cyber attacks. Okay, we'll discuss types of cyber attacks. Okay, so those who have understood the OS part. Okay, understood what is Linux and Windows. Okay, so just react with the love emoji which is available in the chat. Okay, let me check that how you are responding to my message. Yes, quickly. Okay, yeah, good, very good. So let's come to that part, attacks. Okay, सो जैसे कि आप लोग सब सुने होंगे ना, अटैक्स, ये अटैक वो अटैक हो गया, तो अभी हम लोग थोड़ा अटैक के ऊपर चलेंगे, ये अटैक क्या है थोड़ा समझेंगे, राइट. सो what is a cyber attack? So a cyber attack is an exploitation of computer systems and networks. Okay, it uses what malicious codes to alter computer code, logic or data and lead to cyber crimes. Okay, such as information and identity theft. So basically cyber attack is what is the exploitation of computer systems and networks. So just few minutes ago I discussed what vulnerability. Okay, so first you understand what is vulnerability. Vulnerability is what? It is the weakness of a system. It is weakness of a system. Okay, so if your system is having strong security, attacker cannot attack your system. Okay, attacker can only attack a system if the system is having less security or weak security. Okay, less security or weak security. Okay, so then only it is possible. Okay, so exploitation means what? Exploitation means to expose the weakness of a system. Okay, expose the weakness of a system is what? जैसे कि आप लोग बोलते हो कि मैं उसका पर्दाफाश कर दूंगा, उसका क्या वीकनेस है मुझे पता है, तो मैं उसका पर्दाफाश कर दूंगा, या फिर उसको सबके सामने उसको मैं बेइज्जत कर दूंगा, या फिर कुछ भी. ओके, सो जस्ट इमेजिन लाइक दैट. ओके, your system is having less security, so once the attacker knows this, that this system is having less security, he immediately attacks on that, or that system can be broken. Okay, it can be broken. Okay, it can be easily broken. Okay, let me give an example. Let's say you have given your phone's password as 1234. Okay, what is 1234? Anyone can guess your password. Okay, like let's say you want to use your friend's mobile. If your friend is not much clever, you can easily guess, like he must be using the password as 1234. So you will immediately put the password like 1234. If one time it fails, you can try for 12345. You can next time you can try for 123456, 12345667, or 1234567 So if you use that one, like at any time, it can open, your friend's mobile can open, you can use it. Okay, so I'm not supporting this kind of thing, I'm just giving the example. Don't try this because this is illegal. Okay, this is illegal, don't try that. So always go in a legal way. Okay, you ask your friend, I want to use your phone, so give me your phone, just tell me your password, or you just open it, I can use it. or you just stay here, I'm using, then you can just take back your phone. Okay, so these are the things. I'm just saying the general thing, okay, of cyber security, or we can say what are the do's and don'ts. Okay, so attack means what? Exploitation of computer system and network. Okay, you are using Wi-Fi. Okay, if your Wi-Fi is having less security, anyone can break your Wi-Fi password, right? If you learn ethical hacking, so the first step will be to learn to how to break the Wi-Fi password. Okay, if you learn ethical hacking, you can go and you can break the password of the Wi-Fi. Okay, the Wi-Fi router are there, yes or no? So you can just break the password. Okay, you can break the password of any laptop, any computer. You can do it easily. You can also use any kind of device that you will just insert that device to the system, and the system will totally broke. It can break the password. You can use it easily. Okay, there are so many options, so many methods are available. Okay, so if you learn it, you can know. These are the higher level things. We are just now we are just focusing on the basics part. So just to make you understand what is attack, cyber attack, I was just giving the examples. Okay, so to attack to a computer, what is required? Code. Which kind of code? Malicious code. Malicious means what? Which is harmful. Okay, so let me just erase it. So attacker uses what? Malicious code. So malicious code means what? The harmful code. Harmful code. Okay, so this term is what? Malicious. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Malicious code. Okay, so what is this malicious code? Means harmful. So the attacker will use some malicious code, or it can alter the computer code. Alternation. Okay, it can alter the what? Computer code. Okay, so whatever you have given the computer password, the attacker will use some kind of code that will alter your computer code, so that your password can be broken, your system can be compromised. Okay, so that is called as attack. Okay, so attack is of two types. Okay, just think. So attack, just listen carefully. Attack is of two types. One is active attack, another one is passive attack. Okay, one is active attack, another one is passive attack. Okay, so what is active attack? In active attack, the attacker directly attacks to the system, and the victim knows that attack happened. Okay, but in case of your passive attack, what happens? Like the attacker uses some channels or methods to hear all the information, or to analyze the information. Just let me explain it in a more easier way. एग्जाम्पल देते हैं, लेट्स से आप एक होटल में, अभी भी बहुत सारे होटल में टेलीफोन्स हैं, ठीक है, वो पे टेलीफोन चैनल्स होते हैं, राइट। आप लेट्स से फर्स्ट फ्लोर में हो, थर्ड फ्लोर में हो, सेकंड फ्लोर में हो, वहाँ पे टेलीफोन्स रहते हैं, राइट। एंड लेट्स से आपको कहीं पे बीच में से कनेक्शन मिल जाए, लेट्स से फर्स्ट फ्लोर वाला और थर्ड फ्लोर वाला बात कर रहे हैं, और मिडिल फ्लोर में आप हो, आपको कैसे उसका एक चैनल में एक्सेस मिल गया, तो आप सुन रहे हो वो क्या बात कर रहे हैं। लेट्स से वो कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक बात कर रहे हैं, लेट्स से कोई एक ऑफिशियल वर्क, आप तीनों ही एक कंपनी के, लेट से आप कोई वर्कर हो, मैनेजर है और एक सीईओ है लेट से, और आप एक नॉर्मल एम्प्लॉय हो, ठीक है, और आप सारे बातें सुन रहे हो, सीईओ और मैनेजर के बीच में क्या बातें हो रहा है आप सुन रहे हो, ओके। तो इसमें क्या होगा, जो भी सीक्रेट चीज़ें हैं वो आपको पता चल गया, तो ये भी एक अटैक है। क्यों? क्योंकि जो चैनल है वो ब्रेक हो गया, जो जो कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी होना चाहिए था, CIA ट्राइड क्या है, कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी, इंटीग्रिटी, अवेलेबिलिटी। कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी में क्या है कि वो इंफॉर्मेशन है जो वो कॉन्फिडेंशियल होना चाहिए, द इंफॉर्मेशन शुड बी कॉन्फिडेंशियल। In case of integrity, the data should not be altered, the information should not be altered, okay. Yesterday I just explained these things. Those who are new to this class, please refer to the previous live video, okay, so you can just go through that and you can easily understand that one, okay. So, and another one is what, availability. Availability means what, the data should remain present in the system whenever it is required, right? So these are the things. So active attack and passive attack. Active attack में तो पता चल गया कि नहीं, जो information है वो एक्टिव अटैक में क्या होता है कि अटैकर डायरेक्टली अटैक कर लेता है और फिर पता चलता है कि अटैक हो गया, राइट। बट इन केस ऑफ पैसिव अटैक क्या है कि अटैक हो गया होता है, पर वो जो विक्टिम है उसको पता नहीं रहता कि अटैक हो गया। ये केस में देखो, यू जस्ट सी दिस केस दैट बोथ द सीईओ एंड मैनेजर आर टॉकिंग टू ईच अदर, बट द विक्टिम yes, the CEO and manager is talking to each other, and in between them the employee is listening all this information, but both the sender and receiver, you can say, or yes, both the sender receiver, you can say, or both the parties, they don't know that somebody is listening to them, okay. So in passive attack what happens, so the attacker uses those information, okay, and use it for his personal work, or he can he can do the misuse of it, okay. So that is what, that is passive attack, okay. Active attack, passive attack, okay. So now if we categorize the cyber attack, it can be classified into two types, okay. Now just let me erase this, we'll be discussing these things, the classification of cyber attacks, okay. So I'm just giving you suggestion, guys, so you can just use a note of it, you can make a note, and whatever we are discussing you can simply make a note of it, okay. So I will also give you the notes in the description later, but it is not available right now, but within 2 to 3 days I will be giving the notes in your in our video description session, okay, don't worry. So I will be updating you in the WhatsApp group, okay. So cyber attacks classification. So one is web based attacks, okay. Second point, another one is system based attack. All of you might have known this thing, system based attack, okay. In system based attack, you must have known this particular term, virus, worm, okay, like Trojan virus, okay. So these are what, these are the system based attacks, these are the system based things, okay. The attacker uses virus, worm, Trojan virus to attack on the system, okay. System based, web based, okay. Web based means website attack, you can say, okay. When the attacker attacks on the website or any kind of web platform or application. So that is web based. Okay, if attacker is attacking to a system, so that is system based attack. Okay, so most of the time when you are inserting the pen drive, your system detects the some kind of intruders or some kind of virus or worm. It detects so in that time, in that meanwhile, your system writes in in your system that virus detected in your system, in your pen drive. Okay, kindly clean it. Okay, so if you clean your system, okay, if you format that pen drive, you can use it, otherwise your system will be corrupted. Okay, so let's discuss one by one. So first we'll be discussing the web based attack. Okay, what is web based attacks? We'll be discussing first. Okay, so those who are following me, kindly mention in the chat box, I am following you, sir. Please mention, everybody. Those who are in the live session, please mention in the comment box, I am following you, sir. Yes, I can know that you are watching me or you are just following me. Everybody, please hurry up. Just waiting for your response. Satyajit, very good. Let's see who's next. Swadhin, good. OD Gamers, I don't know what's your name. Okay, but good, you have written, I'm following, sir. Very good, great. So let's come to this part, web based attacks. Okay, great. So web based attacks. So now what is web based attack? So web based attack means, so attack happens by the attacker in what? In a website. Okay, so we'll discuss elaborately. So these are the attacks which occur on a website, right, or any kind of web applications. Okay, so some of the important web based attacks will be discussing. Okay, one by one we'll be discussing. So first we'll be coming to phishing. Okay, phishing. So those who are new to this cybersecurity field, or you are listening for the first time, okay, so you might be thinking about phishing means what, to catch a fish. No, it's not like that. What is phishing? Phishing means it's a attack. Okay, it's a type of attack, which attempts to steal the sensitive information, like user login credentials or credit card information. Okay, or credit card, in let's say credit card number and all. Okay, so it can it occurs when an attacker is masquerading as a trustworthy entity in a electronic communication. Electronic communication means what? What are the electronic communication means? It may be your computer, it may be your laptop, it may be your tablet, it may be your iPad, it may be your mobile phone. Okay, so these are the electronic communication means, electronic communication medium, right? So via these things, if the attacker try to steal the user credentials. Let me give one example. Okay, so this is a common example, you can easily relate to that. Okay, so जैसे कि आप लोगों को कॉल आता है, सर हम SBI बैंक से बात कर रहे हैं और हम SBI बैंक के मैनेजर बोल रहे हैं और आपका जो क्रेडिट कार्ड है वो ब्लॉक हो जाएगा, इसलिए हमें आपका OTP चाहिए उसको एक्टिवेट करने के लिए। अगर आप उसको एक्टिवेट नहीं कर रहे हैं तो आपका अकाउंट परमानेंटली क्लोज हो जाएगा, तो आपको लॉस होगा उसमें। तो आप क्या कीजिए कि हमें आपका OTP दीजिए, हम उसको एक्टिवेट कर देंगे। यस और नो? यू आर गेटिंग दिस टाइप ऑफ मैसेजेस, यू आर गेटिंग दिस काइंड ऑफ कॉल्स, राइट? सो फिशिंग can be done either via text message or via WhatsApp or via call. Okay, so there are so many things are there. Okay, there are phishing, smishing, vishing. If it is happening via a voice call, it is vishing. If it is happening via your text message, it is smishing. And if it is happening through your any kind of link, through email kind of thing or any kind of link, so that can be called as what? Phishing. Okay, so आपको एक लिंक आता है, वो लिंक में आप क्लिक करते हो, आपका सारा पैसा गायब हो जाता है। I don't know, you are getting sometimes you are getting one message that 50% off on Rolex watch. Don't waste this kind of opportunity, don't miss this kind of opportunity, and you just do what? Grab this offer, click on this link and get that offer, right? So that is what? Phishing. So in phishing type of attack, what happens? The attacker steals the what? User credentials. User credentials such as credit card number, okay, credit card number, your ATM card number or PIN, whatever, or OTP, right? Or any kind of your Aadhaar OTP, right? So these are the user credentials which are important. Okay, so they just what? Pretend to be the authorized person. Okay, ऐसा भी हो सकता है, आप लोग let's say आपको एक मैसेज आए कि congratulations, you have shortlisted for Wipro campus interview, and to process further give your bank password, bank user ID, password and all, something like that. We will proceed further. So these are the tricks used by the attacker. Okay, so so the attacker tricks the user to collect some sensitive information from the user, okay, to make this thing happen. What? The attack. Okay, so today we discussed phishing. Okay, next class we'll be discussing what? Denial of service. Okay, denial of service, DOS attack will be discussed. There are so many attacks we will be discussing tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be discussing web based attacks as well as system based attacks. Okay, so for now this much. So thanks for joining today. So from tomorrow onwards we'll be discussing the other things. Okay, and the attendance for today will be shared in your WhatsApp group. Okay, so you just fill all these things and put your attendance, mark your attendance for today. Okay, thanks for joining today. Have a good day. Thank you. See you next time. Okay, thanks everyone, and don't forget to subscribe our channel, okay, which is AashmaByte. Okay, we are just okay, so let me give a quick announcement that we are also going to we are also going to introduce some other classes, let's say Java class, Cloud class, and Java, Cloud, Python classes. Okay, I'm just announcing these classes will be introduced soon, and it all will be for free of cost. Okay, so thanks for joining today. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you, and just give your comments, leave your comments, like and subscribe our channel. It's our channel. Okay, thank you.